This Roblox game has greatly disappointed fans, and watch this video to find out why.
WWS Studio is basically a major studio owned by meganplays and Aviator Gaming, her husband. They make Roblox games such as Trader, Timmeh with Creekcraft, and so much more that we've talked about on our other channel as well. This is not an attack on meganplays because I think she's a great person. This is rather something that I believe her studio needs to work on because a lot of fans are mad. So basically, they have a game called Overlook Bay. It is a roleplay game similar to Adopt Me, but it's not exactly Adopt Me. Firstly, why are players mad? Players are mad because the Overlook Bay 2 update, and let me explain it to you guys who don't know what the update is. It refers to the major overhaul to the base game, and it was an update that was actually planned to be released on December 9th, 2021. However, on December 7th, 2021, WWS Studio updated the game's description to mention that Overlook Bay 2 would instead be released on December 14th, 2021. And then on December 8th, 2021, they addressed their community and informed them about the delay via a tweet, which had a lot of people upset. And I mean a lot of people upset. The entire comments was ratios, stuff like that. But then there was also downtime, which was not revealed initially. And this is what made players really upset, because the studio often delays updates without a reason why. And so the tweet says it begins dark mode initiate, T-minus 68.5 hours and counting, Overlook Bay equals Overlook RP this Friday at 11 a.m. CST after the transfer of data. And people were really upset because they're like, this is the second time it's been delayed. Telling us this on the exact day we were expecting it isn't the best way for people to get excited for the new experience. There is barely any hype anymore, and it is very disappointing. Players have been waiting weeks for this update, and honestly, this is not fair to the players at all to randomly just do this. I understand there's setbacks, but this is the second time this has happened without any proper communication, or here's why this has happened. We're really sorry about this. So I replied to this overall situation with, really disappointed and all, and I know you can do better. This was not an appropriate response to fans waiting. Please don't announce release dates, they almost never work out. Instead, announce estimated time, really disappointed. And then people don't get it, because when people bring up a valid concern about communication, people get upset, and then they don't get it because they aren't developers, end quote. But this has happened numerous times with WWS Studio poor communications, and this is the second time that update has been delayed without an appropriate answer. Fan or not, without the game, this is not an appropriate answer. You need to be honest and transparent with your fans, and this is why people are upset. But Minitoon replied a reply that I honestly don't agree with. Like, I really love Minitoon. I think he's a great guy. But he says, to everyone upset that there's delay, here's a word for you, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk crawled so developers can walk. Give the developers the time they need to make it amazing. But here's the problem, Minitoon. I respect you and all, but we have given the developers so much time with this update. They've delayed the update twice without a proper thing or a schedule, and they honestly need to work on their schedules because this is honestly unprofessional of the studio. And then someone replied, we're not rushing the release. We're reacting to promised dates being canceled numerous times. The problem is Cyberpunk actually had communication, was honest and transparent. It ended up being a great game that a lot of people love. And that's the thing that WWS Studio needs to improve. Let's talk about the next problem. Remember that game they released, Timmeh, that was in collaboration with Creekcraft? Well, it hasn't received an update in 3 months, and this is again due to the poor lack of communication. And a lot of players are being reasonable about Timmeh delay as well. Someone says, wish you would have been more forthcoming and communicated with your players and not spring another thing like this again. This is honestly a common thing for the studio, and it really needs to be improved. Someone even quit the game. The game Timmeh is just oofed at this point. Congrats on ruining the game for everyone. At this point, you guys just care about Overlook Bay. I'm unfollowing y'all. What is wrong with you guys? I can't take this anymore. You keep on delaying updates. I'm disappointed. I quit. You're joking. Another delay. Look how disappointed players are because they have been patient and nothing has been rewarded. And they can't even play for a good 3 days on the game because this was last minute announced and there was no communication from the social media manager. So people are even quitting the game because of this, and a lot of people are mad at meganplays and her studio. Although I think meganplays is a great person, I think she has a lot to work on in her studio, and it's clear that they're new to the business because they need to learn how to manage their stuff properly. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I'd really appreciate it if you click the end screen at the very end of the video. It helps out, and you can watch a whole playlist full of my videos. So I'll see you next time.